Hello everybody, this is Skyrim to more Let's Play Dark Souls Final Fantasy 1, and we're about to start the Whisperwind Cove. The fourth and final of the optional dungeons. Now, this one apparently has far easier bosses because I scanned that this time. None of them should really present any trouble to me, but the rewards are more than worth it. Do this in two parts. I basically am going to do the first 20 dungeons, or the first 20 floors, and then the last 20 floors with separate videos. I think they appear. I think there are 4 bosses, and they appear every 10 floors. There's apparently a lot going on here. There are lots of random goodies. There's like 10 elixirs in this dungeon, apparently. Potentially. Like, treasures kind of spawn at random sometimes. Don't think I'm going to be fast-forwarding right away. Yeah, fuck it, we're going to fast-forward. This is a big dungeon. Pretty much after this... Uh-oh. Yeah, that's kind of a shame when you think about it. Oh, sweet! Imagine not. Yeah, there are apparently like 3 towns in here that I can get. Do I have? Okay. I'm a little disappointed that this one kicked in when it did. Ooh, silver apple, that's not a bad thing. It's too bad Henri can't learn this, because that would be fantastic for him. I think red mages go only as far as like level 5 spells, but I don't know for sure. Kind of hoping that would be an inn. Again, if I do a playthrough of this with the other classes, it will not be recorded. But if I do a playthrough of the NES version, which I may do, then I will have 3 different people. I will, of course, still be a black mage. But the party will almost certainly include a red mage and a monk. Or as they call it, a black mage. We'll see. Phoenix down. Went through quite a few of those. Oh, that's another thing. Apparently, one of the ways this game was made easier was Phoenix Downs were added in, which explains why the churches exist in this game. Because they were a requirement in the previous game. Oh, fuck. I think I know about this one. Yep. Fetch quest! He has nothing to say to me. Hi, kitty kitten. Yep, it's a dwarven fetch quest. What are you doing up there? Get down before you break something. Hey. Hey! Get your butt down! You're gonna knock something over. I know you're just being curious. You're a kitten. It's what kittens do. But please don't break things. I can barely understand what they're saying. They might be clearer if they actually spoke Japanese. We're just gonna fast forward so I can find the dwarves in question. Probably the first dwarf I gotta talk to. Okay, she's down there. See, whenever I hear weird scratching noises, it always has me in a panic, because it generally means the keys is going to crap somewhere where he's not supposed to. But both of them have been using the litter box, and I have to remind myself it's just Rio adjusting to the room. Rio! Quit it! Time to see just how closely I was paying attention, just to say not at all. You're the hungry dwarf, right? You are. So I think the ocarina guy was this one. Down here. It's making me very nervous with all that noise she's making back there. What are you breaking? What's she doing? Oh, found a sticker. It's so cute. Stuck to her paw. To the house, what about you? Autograph dwarf. Where is the tools dwarf? I'm sorry, I know this rapid fire music is annoying as shit, but see, I feel bad. I have to straddle the line between correcting Oreo and just ruining all her fun. You know? But she's just trying to play and have fun and be a kitten, and I want her to do these things. But I also don't want her to break all my belongings. And can I be done now? What the hell are you doing with that man's house key? What? What else am I supposed to do with that? Let me out. Nom 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 nom. Bye, Titan. Balls are thieves. Fuck am I? Oh, giant beavers. Ain't the what the balls? Is that enough beavers for you, sir? I want to know. I care about your damn beavers. Though I will admit to being grateful for having a floor that didn't require any combat after another floor with no combat. As far as stupid puzzles go, that was one of the lighter ones. It required very little effort on my part, just memorization of which ones I'd sent where. Oh no, not another one of these. So long as there's no invisible floors, I should be fine. Should be one more floor, I think, and then an enemy. The other two. I do greatly disagree with Yoda need to access to such great, powerful weapons, considering that historically ninja weapons weren't like that, you know? More floor under the boss. Well, that was the wrong turn, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Let's try not turning wrongly again, shall we? I love how just the right amount of them run away. Well, let's use these pluses that I have. Just make those better where they already are. That should do it for the pluses, yeah? Yeah. Oh, nope, I want to go up. Rather well for me. Slashy, slashy, slashy. Although that middle one was technically smashy and not slashy. Right, Hermione. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I think the ice cave was the place that I hated so much in my original playthrough on Origins, because it was so much crap going on, so many instant deaths, so many traps, so many bad things happening to me all at once, really. So many snakes! Why are there so many? What is it, winter and they're all hibernating or some stupid shit like that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure somewhere up here is where I gotta go. Could be wrong, though. Ah, there we go. Didn't realize I could walk through that gap. All these plus items make me want to play Chrono Trigger, where you can actually max out a stat. I will be doing Chrono Trigger, and I will be doing all of the endings. I just haven't decided which version of Chrono Trigger I'm going to do. Whether it be the Super Nintendo version or the DS version. Okay, this should be a boss. I think it's Orthros. Where are you, boss? Hey, boss! There you are. Why are you here? Typhon! Ah, it's Typhon, not Orthros. Orthros comes later. He allegedly has an instant death attack, so whether that'll work on me... his snort attack... Because remember, I am protected from instant death. By those many, many protections. Yup, we're fine. Now, allegedly, he is just built on the concept of physical attacks, so putting up a protect spell should, well, protect us, really. Right, Jay's actually going to get in on this one for the first time in forever. You know what? I'm in a weird mood. Just temper Jay and see what happens. What? Apparently it can hit. Pathetic. Truly so. Yeah, I'm prepared for such. Yay! I'm not overly worried by him. Even if his special does work against me, it doesn't really matter in the long run. I'll just... It's a one-shot thing. It's a single target. I'll just heal back up and let him have it, you know? Boom, baby. That's the first boss down. Righty, that's a new toy. Show that thing off, shall we? What? Robots! Hello, robots! What are they? Lit. Oh, the glitching, man. God, it's like Wall-E, only more depressing. You know, the first half, when he's all alone in the world. There we go, there's a part. Just him by himself, cannibalizing parts from his fallen brothers. That went well. Remarkably well, actually. I don't know where Master is. What? Oh, I think I've heard of this one. I have to, like, calm souls. Ooh, a Mega Elixir. I'm gonna need that later. Yeesh. At least most of these weren't my fault. Were you a good kitten? Was that in the litter box? Oh, you're Kisa. Were you a good kitty? Was that in the litter box? Come here, buddy. Come on up. Buddy. We'll have men fight with muscle. Alright, I was wrong. It wasn't Rarity, it was Lyra. Really? Oh my god, I just, wow, okay. Wow, that was truly pathetic. See, that one's tragic. That's horrible. Still not sure what a Gygus is. You know, all things considered. Anyway, once I'm done with this, I'm gonna check the bestiary. Mark down all the ones I have fought, all the ones I haven't. Try and finish it up. Because I do want to try and get this. I'm not going to go out of my way. Once the game is beaten, once those credits roll, I'm done with this. However, until that point, we're all good. And there are a couple things I'm missing. That went quickly, didn't it? And after the credits roll... Oh, Jesus, okay. We will... And yes, I'm skipping treasures, because for the most part I don't need them. I've looked at some of them. There really isn't... It's mostly items at this point. And unless they tweak the final boss, none of them are going to be on the level of, say, Omega and Shinryu, where I needed Mega Leaks. So I don't think I'm going to have any problems, really. So, all of these other extra stuff, they're not vital to my success. It's a shame, but... Yeah, once the credits roll, we're gonna go through the bestiary and just take a walk down memory lane and look at all the different monsters. And then we're just done with this. Oh, fairies! Hi, fairies! Some of them do evil shit. But that's not one of them. There are monsters, okay. For the record, there are a couple fairies that'll just flat out nuke your hit points and take you down to like 1 each. Which is why I'm not risking it, I'm just going through. This is a very pretty place though. I really like the architecture. I doubt I can fit in the building, but I'll give it a shot. What do we got? Nope, not a chance. Very pretty architecture, though. I'm actually a fan of the place. Hi, Dark Failing. Thanks, bitch. Sweet. We have an MP fairy? Wow, this has never happened. 0 MP all around. Thanks for that. Wow, that was the one time they could have done serious harm to me. So, let's do a little thing here. Oh, fuck the damn fairy. Get everything back to full. Sucks. Jay's gonna completely max out before anyone else. Assuming any of us max out, it's gonna be him, because it's certainly not gonna be me. My least hit points in the whole fucking game. you! Also, I really like the hey, listen! It's been a reference to Navi. That, by the way, is my text message noise. I had it very briefly on my old cell phone, and when I get the new one in a couple days, that's what's going to be on it. A couple days for me, not for you. Hell, by the time you guys see this video, I'll probably be on my third cell phone. That's how those things work. Well, I will say, I don't really go through cell phones quickly. I go through them like once every 3 weeks. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I can damn sure feel it. There's a guy every now and then who just rides through the neighborhood with his music cranked up and the bass vibrates. What the fuck possesses people to do that? To vibrate the neighborhood with their music? I mean, what good does it do to vibrate everything in the world with your damn music? I can't really say anything about damaging your hearing, given the fact that I'm one of those people who cranks his headphones up as high as they'll physically go. For most songs, not all. Some of it's too loud even for me, but in general, I do that. You know, I like to be immersed. When I listen to music, I like to be immersed in it. Just sink into the music and drift off, you know? World slip away. What possesses you to do that? I at least keep my music down for the sake of other people. And because I have strange taste in music. My music is really eclectic. I've got a little bit of everything. You're Orthros, aren't you? Yes, you are. No, you're not Orthros either. What are you? You are Orthros. Ultros, okay. I'm sorry, that's not an Orthros. An Orthros is a two-headed dog. I thought you were Ultros. What the hell was the guy's name in? Coupon. Yeah, I was right, by the way, in my assumption that elemental weaknesses really don't exist in this game. So I can hit him with lightning, but it's not going to do extra damage. Actually kind of hurt. But yeah, the ones in this are pretty much all Final Fantasy VI bosses. Judging from what I've seen of the next two. I did make the connection with Typhon and Orthros because I'm used to Chupon and Ultros. One of the reasons I will not play Final Fantasy VI Advanced, at least as a Let's Play, is because I don't like all the name changes. I don't like when we have a game in America that has American names and then they re-release it and change it all back to Japanese names. No! Give us our fucking names back. You know? I mean, if it was something that was shortened due to the lack of characters, like, say... Let's say the princess had been named Sarabeth, but they called her Sarah because the rest of it wouldn't fit. That's fun, you know? But, Runestaff, that sounds like something I won't use, but let's check it out anyway. Oh, that's level 2. Don't know, though. I kind of like the Mjolnir. You know what? We'll keep the Runestaff for now. Just because that gives us free healing. No, we will not return to the surface. We got shit to do. Anyway, that is the halfway point. I will see you next time. Bye-bye!